Hey everyone, John and Chelsea again. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers we've been getting and all the views and all the comments. Your support is incredible for us. It really helps us through these trying times.
Yeah, so this time we wanted to do something a little bit different. We're going to do something kind of fun today. I know personally how hard it is to be dealing with infertility during the holidays. At least for me, I thought that I would have a baby in my arms by this time this year, or at least be pregnant, and this would be our first family Christmas together. But unfortunately for me, and probably some of you too, that hasn't happened yet. And dealing with your family with all their questions and opinions, and it can be hard, and you already feel really sad and just, it's a lot to deal with. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. These are some fun ways you could deal with your family members this Christmas.
Check them out.
Oh, hey, Uncle Mark.
Hey Chelsea. So Aunt Mary was telling me that you guys have been dealing with IVF. How's that been going?
Oh, look at that. You're out of wine. Let me go get you some more.
Not well, I guess. So I've heard you've been dealing with infertility. How's that been going?
Fine.
Has it been hurting your relationship with John at all?
Nope.
Have you guys considered adoption?
Yep.
Well, maybe if you didn't put your career first, you'd already have a kid by now.
Maybe.
Yeah, Suzanne's pregnant with our third. I ain't looking forward to it. Those little bastards are so expensive.
I would give literally anything right now to have a kid.
Don't cry, darling. If you want a kid, you just come watch our little Hellraisers. How have you been?
Actually, John and I have not been doing so great. We've been going through IVF. We just found out that we're infertile, so like even though we have sex regularly, we can't have kids on our own. I know, right? So what that means is I've been doing shots like 5 times a day in my stomach, and then like 1 big needle in my butt cheek. It's been pretty hard. Then I have to go to the OB's office like 3 times a week where they do a vaginal ultrasound, which is like they take this big ultrasound probe that's kind of like a big dildo, and then they put it up my vajayjay like 3 times a week, and then I get my blood drawn.
One eternity later.
And then I have to get monitored to see if my eggs are growing with all these medications. Then they put me to sleep and they take an even bigger needle and shove it up me and take out my eggs. They fertilize them, and then a couple weeks later, after we find out how many of the eggs have made it, you know, they put John's sperm like directly into the egg itself, and then we wait and see how many made it, and then I go back and they do something a little bit that you may be more familiar with, like a regular pap smear, you know, like they take the metal thing and like whoop and get like a real good look, get everything, and then they can put the embryos back inside of me, and then we have to wait and see if they stick. We've been through that like 3 times now, and it's not worked at all. So it's been a really hard year for us. But how are things for you? How are the kids? How's Jackie?
We're good. So, I've heard about IVF, but what does that really entail?
For all further questions on my life, please refer to my YouTube channel.
Chelsea, I'm having such a hard time believing you can't get pregnant. I mean, Ricky looks at me and I get pregnant. You're like the only one in the family that can't get pregnant. You know what your problem is? You're too stressed. I bet if you took a year off of your job, you get pregnant naturally like that. You're just too stressed.
You.